December is a really hard month to sign up new students. It's kind of obvious because of the holidays that come around that time, and people are busy. I'll get it in the new year if they're even thinking about it. So there's not much you can do. But I do have a couple of ideas that work for me. Okay, the first one is have a special that somebody can get a present for someone else as a month or 2 month course for your program. So I let everybody know, hey, I got a 2 month course. It's only $49 or whatever number you want to pick. And it's a great Christmas gift. So you push that to your students, your friends, you put it on your social media and try to tag it and get some good videos out there. Videos are always a good thing that people share. So put a good video up there, share it, but at the bottom have your special promotion. And the video doesn't have to be about your promotion. It just has to be a cool video that shares. But at the bottom it says, this great Christmas gift that you can get someone. So that works, or I should say that has a mild success rate. But I do get some every year. So I get new students, and I say that maybe they didn't sign up this month in December, but I got them because of something I did in December. So you're always out there fighting and pushing. Am I going to do something that's going to get me students today, or is it going to do something that's going to get me students for next month or down the road? So you need to constantly be pushing for new students because the turnover rate is, what it is. It's just a natural thing. A lot of people sign up and then they quit. So you don't want that. So that's one thing that's always worked for me. So you need to do that. Just do it, and doesn't take a lot, hardly any work at all, and you should get a few students out of that. Okay, the next thing that I do, and I've talked about this in years past, I do it every single year, that I create a special gift to the parents of my students and also to the spouses of my adult students. And I give the parents a gift of a course. I usually do like maybe four classes, something like that. You can kind of do what you want, and I give them a free course and saying, "Hey, look, this is one. I want to, I'm in a Christmas giving spirit, but I'm also want to show my appreciation how important that you are in this whole process. For one, if it's a parent, you have to bring the child, you have to, go out of your way to change your schedule. Sometimes you have to eat dinner at different times. So you do a lot to get your child to my classes, and I want to do something for you. So here's a free gift. Okay, so this does a couple of things. One is it's always good to show appreciation, and the other is to get the parents on the floor. Okay, or the same thing goes for if the spouse. Okay, so I always say, hey, look, I want to show appreciation, spouse, because you are sacrificing time with your loved ones so they can come to my class, and here's a special thing. The idea is to get them on the floor. Now, one thing that I have going for me is that if they do come on my floor, I have a 90% chance of signing them to a longer term program. So that's the goal. If I can get them on my floor, I'm going to sign them. I know in all my heart I'm going to sign that person. So I have a great success rate. And you need to monitor yours, because if you do some kind of introductory programs and you're not getting, like somewhere at 90% or better, well, then you need to change what you're doing, because you don't want to be losing people. These people came on your floor because they have an interest in your program. So these aren't cold people that you're dragging and pushing on your floor. They voluntarily came on your floor. So there is a heck of a good chance that you're going to sign them. So you need to make sure that you do a good job. Now, what I also do in the course, I put down that they can choose between a bunch of different courses, okay? Like important things like self-defense, um, weight loss, positive thinking, meditation. I put in all these different kind of options at the bottom of the certificate. excuse me, certificate. So they will look on there and say, in one of those things that I have on there is a buzzword. Oh man, I really, really want to lose some weight for the new year. So I'm definitely going to pick this up and get my butt back in there. So that's a big one there. So when they come in, I have some weight loss tips, some dieting, and some exercising. I mean, that stuff is so prevalent out there for you to get and disseminate out to these people coming in. So you sit down on your interview when they're coming in saying, oh, yeah, here, I want to use my gift. So then you find out what they're there for and you kind of tailor your talk to them. And the extra things that you give them. So I even have some handouts that I have already made for dieting and self-defense and other things. So you want to create a bunch of different course options that you put on the bottom of the certificate that gets them in. So what buzzword is going to get them off their butts and into your class? So if they come in your class, they will sign up. That's what you have to have, that mindset. And if you're not achieving that, then you need to, I don't know, videotape yourself and say, am I exciting enough? Do I create an idea that these people are going to be all excited and can't wait to come to my next class? Well, that's a great way to do it. Videotape yourself because you can see that. And I tell you what, I, you know, go into many schools and people think, oh, I'm great and everything. And I'm looking, I'm saying, damn, this guy's really boring. He doesn't, he's a monotone voice. I'm almost falling asleep here in the gallery. So don't be like that. Monitor yourself, have someone else critique you if you need to, but, do what you got to do. So anyways, that's all I have to say on this. So like I said, there's not many things you can do to get people in the door, and both these things work for me every single year. So I don't want you out there thinking, oh, I don't think that'll work for me. Well, that's a defeatist person. I'm telling you that this stuff works and you can do it. So get out there, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all the rest of that. And as always,